Welcome to my return to the Tales of series. Welcome to Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. Just a little bit of a recap. Last year I did a community post asking what JRPG series my viewers wanted me to play next. And it was between the Tales of series, the Trails series, the Ate series, the Dragon Quest series, and the Xeno series. And the Tales of Series 1, I think it got like 43% of the votes or something like that. So close to 50% of the votes. Anyway, I've been slowly playing through the games. But I did take a brief break from the series. I took about a month and a half, 2 months, something like that, of a break. So far I played Tales of Fantasia, Tales of Eternia, then I played Tales of Symphonia, and now I'm playing Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. I skipped Tales of Destiny 1 and Tales of Destiny 2 with the number 2, because Tales of Destiny 2 with the number 2 is released only in Japan. So I'm not going to be playing any of the Tales of games that were released only in Japan. Anyway, I decided to play this instead of Legendia, because Legendia technically came after Tales of Symphonia. But since this is the sequel to Tales of Symphonia, I figured I'd play it first. And then I'll play Legendia after this game's over. So, I think I want to play on hard. Yeah, 0 is what I want. Definitely vibration functions off. Thank you very much. Yep, all that seems good to me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and start up Tales of Symphonia of Dawn of the New World. I'm playing on PS3. Emulator. A PS3 emulator, RPCS3. Pretty typical for me to play on emulator and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to be trying to get as close to 100% as possible in this playthrough. I'm going to be following a guide the whole time. And I'm serious this time. Like, there's been times where I've said I'm going to follow a guide and then I end up not following a guide. But I'm serious. Like, I'm following the guide the whole game. And I'll shout out the guide I'm going to be following, of course. Anyway, this game's a bit unique because it has monster catching elements. So it's similar like it's like a mix between the Tales of series and Pokemon. It's a bit slower pace than what you'd expect from the other Tales of games. But it has a monster catching like Pokemon, so that's kind of nice. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and start up the game. I'm going to be up in the volume because I think there's a cutscene right at the beginning, I think. You'll hear a familiar voice actor. You hear the voice of a familiar character from Tales of Symphonia. Because I did play this before. I did a walkthrough of this last year. Not last year. I think it was in February. I started the playthrough of it. But I never uploaded the videos for it. I'm just now uploading the videos in May. Well, I'm recording this April 30th, but it'll be uploaded May 1st. So, yeah. But I did record this back in February or March or something like that, and I never uploaded the videos for it. I'm basically just doing a fresh new walkthrough of it. I wasn't happy with how I recorded it before, so I just scrapped the videos.
Long ago, the giant Carlon tree, the essence of balance and order in the world, withered and died. By the will of the heavens, the world was cleaved in two. Many years later, the Chosen of Regeneration planted a new world tree to take the place of the withered giant Carlon tree. The birth of the New World Tree also brought about the unification of Silverant and Tetha Alla. The two worlds were now reborn as one. The world was at the dawn of a bright new era, or so it seemed.
There she is! Seize her. I'll follow Lloyd.
With their high level of technological prowess, the Tetha Allan civilization looked down upon the people of Silverant as barbarians. The Silveranti blamed the Chosen of Regeneration for bringing this world into being, as they turned their backs on the Church of Martel that supported her. Amidst all of this chaos, the world itself began to cry out. Scorching hot deserts were blanketed with snow. Bountiful lakes dried up and withered. Forests burned to ash as glaciers melted into the sea. These phenomena fanned the flames of dissatisfaction within the hearts of the people, leading to the birth of a monster. A resistance organization was formed by the oppressed people of Silverant to defend themselves. United against the perceived evils of Tetha Alla and the Church of Martel, they called themselves the Silveranti Liberation Front, the Vanguard.
This way! Hurry!
Yes.
Emil, hurry! We must get away or we'll all be killed by Lloyd!
Who did you say is going to kill you?
Lloyd Irving!
The people of Paul Macosta have aided the Vanguard and undermined the authority of the Church of Martel and the Chosen. The punishment for this crime is death! Mom!
Emil! Run! Get away from here!
Help me. Help me, Ratatosk.
Are you all right?
Are you the one who saved me? That's Tenebre's howl.
I have to go.
Wait! What's your name?
Emil, you came back. Oh dear. I can't even see your face. I'm not going to last much longer. But you have to live. You have to run before Lloyd comes back. Go to Lewin, to your Aunt Flora. Hurry.
Mom.
Mom!
That howl. I feel like I've heard it before. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Alright, so we got the, I guess, prologue, whatever it is, out of the way. And Lloyd doing some pretty evil things. What the hell is that all about? I guess we'll have to find out later. Yeah, we got a new main character, Emil. Instead of Lloyd. Yeah, the typical Tales of stats here. You got your physical attack, your physical defense, dexterity, art attack, art defense, luck. Of course, your HP and TP. Emil has the Timid Boy title, which is a staple as well. The titles have been in all the games. At least I think so. And you want to keep this Timid Boy equipped until you get to a particular chapter later. So keep that equipped for a long time. I think until chapter 4, I think. I'll make sure to remind people later as well. But yeah, you want to make sure to keep that equipped. And we start with some apple gels, your potions, orange gels, ethers, and then life bottles, Phoenix Downs. This one you got the monster book divided into categories, which is nice. And there's a lot of monsters, as you can tell, in each category. So plenty of bestiary to complete. You also have your journal, but nothing available right now. Your play record. Basically your stats that you've done. And you can access the options menu here as well. Alright. Let's go outside here.
Good morning, Aunt Flora. That howl.
Monsters have been going down into the lake bed since dawn.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Despicable child, always so indecisive. You're hardly like Lana at all. You must take after Raysol.
I'm sorry.
He's very... His title fits him perfectly. He is very timid. Moving around and get Stop bumping around and getting in my way. Go back to your room. That's enough. Go to your room and behave. Wow, she's kind of rude. And we're here in Lewin, where we were stored in Tales of Symphonia, so... And what's this wolf howling for?
There's that howl again. Sounds like it's coming from the Fountain Plaza.
I'm not going to be upping the volume for every bit of dialogue in this game, but I will be upping the volume for some of it. I thought we'd find peace when the worlds were merged, but now there are strange disasters happening all over the world. Did you hear? They're saying that the merging of the worlds caused a bunch of strange new monsters to appear. Yeah, seems to have changed quite a bit. Lloyd is now doing evil things. Apparently the monsters are strange. I wonder what's going on. I have to dive deeper into the story to figure it out. Hey, Emil, are you in the Vanguard? You're Lloyd's enemy, right? They detect the Allens, but you're even worse than they are. Yeah, so I guess people don't like this. I guess people don't like Emil very well. Things sure have been rough lately, with all the monsters finding their way into town. It's probably all you're doing. Monsters started appearing 6 months ago. That's when you arrived here. Yeah, I'm going to be talking to the NPCs because a lot of the... Like, I haven't really played a lot of the Tales of games. The only one I played before I started playing these games, I played Tales of Symphonia, and I played Tales of Eternity, or Vesperia. That was it. That was the only two I played. And that was years ago. Like, I think I played Tales of Symphonia back in 2008. Before I did my walkthrough earlier this year. Or I think I started it last year. Or maybe it was earlier this year, I'm not sure, but... Yeah. And then I think I played Vesperia back in like... I don't even know, like 2012 maybe or something. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to remember. It's been a while. Here we have a save point. You can save the game over the save point. Press X while on the save point to open the save menu. Select save, save your game data. The green save point will replenish recover. A green save point will completely recover you when it opens the save menu. And I already have saved files, as you can tell, because like I said, it recorded this back in February. Saves very quickly, just like in Symphonia. Just looking at your face reminds me of the awful howling we heard yesterday. Why does my voice sound like howling? Why does my voice remind you of howling? I mean, do you have to look so forlorn all the time? There isn't a lot to see in Lewin. Well, there was a lot more to see than in the last game, that's for sure. There was really nothing to see here in the last game because it got destroyed until we repaired it or restored it. Guess it was cool to see the dry lake bed of Lake Sonoa. I could rest here for 100, but that's all I have. And it's completely pointless anyway. That's a statue of Lady Sheena, a friend of Lloyd the Great's. Lloyd the Great's. A pretty big statue. Yeah, in more ways than one. I was talking about how big Sheena's knockers were in the last game. What do you want? Stay away from me. You better show Lucky the proper respect. Chosen one named him personally. Yeah, that's a nice reference to Tales of Symphonia. Colette would, you know, if you switch to Colette and you go up to a dog, she'll actually name the dogs throughout the game. We actually got that dog lover title in Tales of Symphonia. That's a nice reference. I like that. So this game is basically like Final Fantasy 13-2. There's a lot of similarities to this in Final Fantasy 13-2. Or 10-2, I mean, not 13-2. This is like Final Fantasy 10-2. You're basically going through the same areas you did, you know, in Tales of Symphonia, except different, you know. Things are different than what they were in Symphonia. Same with 10-2. You go to some areas from Final Fantasy X, but they're different, you know. And they're slightly different. You fight different monsters and everything. You see different characters and everything and all that stuff. Oh. Yeah, apple gels are quite expensive in this one. Well, we can equip a bandana. Other gauntlets as well. It's better to buy the leather gauntlets. I don't even have enough. We can sell a life bottle though. Just don't die, lol. Oh yeah, I forgot you can have multiple things at a time. We're gonna need extra defense because we're playing on hard. And you can also buy apple gel some. Well, you can synthesize too, using like materials and stuff. A nice defense boost. I'd hope for hard mode. Here to shoplift something? Dude, you don't even look like you have anything here to do shoplift. You're some sort of Vanguard wannabe, right? The Vanguard is a bunch of outlaws. Okay, so we're learning about the Vanguards. Apparently a bunch of bad guys, apparently. According to that guy. He could be out of his mind, too. Oh, you're still alive. I wish you'd just leave us alone. So you see, in Tales of Symphonia, there's like a cat shop here, right? There's no cat shop here now. So you see how it's a little bit different? They'll get mad if I leave town without permission. Who's gonna get mad, dude? Why do you even care? Your aunt kind of hates you, dude, and everybody else hates you here too. So why don't you just leave? Alright, anyway, let's go to the next screen here. Lloyd the Great will bring justice to scum like you. An enemy of Lloyd the Great is an enemy of mine too. Yeah, so they're praising Lloyd around here, but they're putting down a meal. I don't have anything to say to a Vanguard worshipper like you. You're right. You're right, foul bunch, and you're among the worst. This is at your brain, one of Lloyd's companions. They say she's incredibly wise, quite unlike you. Were you planning to vandalize the statue? I don't even see the statue. Oh, it's right here. Why is she facing that way then? She should have pointed at the statue. Because she's facing that way like the statue is over that way. Don't talk to me. You're bothering me. Your hostility towards Lloyd the Great is the reason the townspeople won't accept you. Repent your anger and offer thanks to Lloyd the Great. He seems to be doing evil things though. What the hell is going on? I actually don't know why. I recorded like 8 episodes of this, but they still didn't give me the answers. So I'm looking forward to knowing why he's doing evil things. There's got to be a catch to it, you know. Our world was once divided into 2 worlds, Silverant and Tetiala. Yeah, we went to both of them. Well, we started in Silverhunt, we went to Tetiala, and we went back and forth multiple times. It was this world's chosen and regeneration Colette who merged the two worlds. Yep, that's correct. Well, there's more to it to that. More to it than that, but yeah. What do you want? This is the mayor's house. Who do you think you are? Just strolling up like you own the place. I have no idea why the mayor lets you stay in this town. Okay, we can buy a pair of boots here too and cape. Can you equip 2 capes or no? I don't know if you can or not, but I guess I'll try. Oh crap, it's saying already equipped. I should have bought a pair of boots. Oh no, we can equip it. We're good. I want as much defense as possible in hard mode. Yeah, and you have the Aquamarine here, which you get for free in Tales of Symphonia, but this you have to buy it. Resist fire. Totally not worth it. We can't afford it anyway. Not even close. It's not even that good anyway. Monsters again. The town is still rebuilding. What are we going to do? How can we stop these monsters from destroying the town? I think I'm getting a migraine. There's not even any monsters in town, dude. The hell is this dude on? He needs to lay off the drugs. Let's go this way. You've got a face that says you bring trouble. My heart goes out to poor Alba and Flora for having to take in a wretch like you. So look at this face and tell me he... If you look at this face here and he looks like an evil person, definitely not. He looks like a damn baby face. These people are crazy. Keep away from me. I don't want your cloud of misery anywhere near me. Did I just tell you to keep away from me? Last thing I need right now is to see your miserable face. You only remind me of how my business has been tanking since the lake dried up. Yeah, you notice that there's no water in the lake. Tales of Symphonia there was. Not in this game though, it dried up. Because, well, we'll learn more about why it dried up later. This kind of reminds me of Lord Lake from Suikoden 5. There was this... Yeah, it was a place in Suikoden 5, Lord Lake, and it was like... All the water had gotten drained. But it used to have like a beautiful lake. Same for this game. It used to be... Lewin used to have a beautiful lake, now it doesn't anymore. Anyway, we got a scene coming up ahead here. Let me up the volume.
Lloyd.
Hey, Emil, we saw that.
Bow to Lloyd the Great.
I already did.
No, you didn't. You don't like Lloyd the Great, do you?
That's why you're trying to destroy our city. Because Lloyd restored it to its former beauty.
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb! Ever since you came here, Lake Sanoa's dried up and there are more monsters!
You're planning on getting your monster friends to attack the town, aren't you?
Of course not.
Okay, then prove it!
What?
Swear your allegiance to Lloyd the Great right now!
If you do that, then we'll believe you. Come on, let's hear it!
Alright, you want to pick Don't Swear. There's a reason for that. This will, if you choose Swear, it'll give you points. We don't want to get the points right now. Or we don't want to get the points at all. So we're going to hit Don't Swear.
What's the matter?
Swear it!
No, I won't. Lloyd killed my parents, and I'll never swear allegiance to that murderer!
We heard that.
So that's how you really feel, huh?
No, that's not what I meant to say.
Shut up, you monster!
We'll teach you a lesson!
Get lost.
Who the hell are you?
I said go.
You are.
Yes? Well, what is it?
Never mind. You know, you should stand up for yourself.
I was too scared to even thank him for that. Maybe that's why I haven't been able to make any friends. I wish I had friends, but I guess that'll never happen.
Never mind. You know, you should stand up for yourself.
Stand up for myself. He's right. I should thank him for helping me out the way he did. That's what I'll do.
Alright, so we got that scene down. The dude looked like Kratos. Lloyd the Great is a hero to the people of this town. People who don't respect him aren't welcome here. Did you hear what I said? I'm telling you to leave. Yeah, so they're still praising Lloyd here. Even though he did evil things during that scene earlier. I did see a man with red hair cross the bridge a short while ago. Why do you ask? Why are you so interested in him? Oh yeah, it should be a skit. Shows up. Hold on. Oh no, it's after. Yeah, it's after. We don't unlock skits yet. Emil, are you the one who's bringing all these monsters here? Nope. There's not even any monsters in the town, lady. No red hair. Nope, I haven't seen him. Life has gotten so much harder since Lake Sanoa dried up. It's all because you brought those monsters here. Oh, it is bad luck, Emil. Mom will get mad at me if I talk to you. Well, I talked to you, so I came up and talked to you. Because I talk to every NPC. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Up the volume again.
What is it?
Maybe this was a bad idea.
If you've got nothing to say, then I've got something to ask you.
Oh, okay.
So they said that your name is Emil. Well, Emil, have you seen a girl around here with a red jewel on her forehead?
What? No, sir.
What are you so nervous about? Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality.
Huh?
They're words a human with a few screws loose said long ago. When you refused to swear allegiance to Lloyd, didn't you feel courage welling up inside of you? Those who would grovel and beg, or run away at the first sight of another's anger, are dogs, or even worse. Are you a dog, or are you really a man?
I'm...
Just try to do your best to be a man, Emil.
Courage. The magic that turns dreams into reality. I'm not a monster. I need to stand up like a human being. That guy was really amazing. Are you a dog or are you really a man? I could never say anything like that to someone. They'd only get angry at me. Wait, maybe I should have gotten angry at him. Sounds like it's coming from the lake bed. What should I do? I want to know what it is, but I'd be leaving town to go down there. Aunt Flora will get mad if I leave without permission. What could it be? Why do I feel like monsters are calling me? It's because of stuff like this that make people say it's my fault that monsters keep appearing. I've got to ignore it. It's just my imagination. But it's so hard to ignore. If I want to go to the Sonoa Lake bed, I need to leave town. I've never gone outside town on my own. Wonder if I'll be all right. Mom, please make sure I don't run into any monsters.
Alright, so we got the other three skits done there. To advance the storyline, we got to leave the town of Lewin. But I'm going to end the video here. Make this episode a little bit shorter because I want to upload it tomorrow. But I'll probably be aiming for about an hour-long episodes in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching. Later.